megalayapost.news.
Keyboard penyiar ke Riboy College Harangkat Kajing Trilang Baka Nehru Yuwa Kendra Sanggatan Lembat ke NSS Unit Riboy College Mentakas ngi kilala an pulong ya ke district level Vikshit Bharat Youth Parliament Hakabalaban Kia Halor Kepang One Nation One Election Hakabalawan Banisi Mentaru Dagi Samla Puli ki College Per Riboy District Kumban Punpau Kani ka Vikshit Bharat Youth Parliament Kadai Kawi na Kapang Balawan Ra Akaleng Keri India Hakabala Ailat Kerpang ya borok Kun Samla Bansi Menta Banyo ka hok kum kari Sensar Pajba Hakani kajing ia ai jemut halo ketika pang kawai ke election lawan Bansi Mentaru daginang besar bagentuk ya ke Dr. Elizabeth Karkongor principal ke Riboy College ubak Matthew Kenneth Makdo ubak di Rapsang District Youth Officer NYKS Riboy kakong E Karnayor kepada ke Head of Department ke subjek filosofi ubak Victor Sulin ubak dewe nu samla pulelo na USDM Lasaki hakani asngi bagi samla kilap pau haki jemut beper bat kalap puncong syiru banyak keren halo ketika pang kawai ke election.
This is not an idea, but a powerful initiative that can streamline government, enhance efficiency, and accelerate the nation development. India is a vast and diverse country with a multiple layer of government. Every month we experience election season, whether for the Lok Sabha, State Assembly and local bodies. While elections are the battle of democracy, they often bring them with a disruption. Now imagine a scenario have a synchronized election system that is one nation, one election. This will mean that election of the Lok Sabha, State Assembly and local election will be held at the same time. And these are clearly that will contribute to a Vikshit Bharat. The benefit of one nation, one election are numerous, like economic efficiency, reducing election expense can be contribute more in the project development, enhance government, minimizing disruption and policy prices enable government to continuous unify national union. Synchronized election foster a national vision of government of unity and coherence. However, we must know to acknowledge the challenge that come with this system. India, a federal structure,
paving the way for the Vikshit Bharat. In India's every democracy, simultaneous elections were the norms. From 1952 to 1967, Lok Sabha and State Assembly were held together. But this cycle was disrupted due to premature dissolution of state assemblies and the Lok Sabha in 1968 to 1970s. Since then, frequent elections have become norms. This raised concerns about government's disruptions and financial burdens. In 2019 election, it cost around 6,000 crore. Supporters claimed simultaneous election could save up to 1.5% of India's GDPs. Countries like Sweden, South Africa, Belgium follow simultaneous election. Does India means that it has to follow? Well, it's tough to say because they follow proportional representation and we follow the fast past the post systems. At first glance, one election, one nation seems like an efficient solution. It promised to reduce time, reduce costs, and streamline governance. While these benefits sound promising, let us not forget that democracy is not merely about reducing costs. It's about empowering every citizen. First and foremost, implementing one election, one nation risks overshadowing regional parties and issues. Diverse nations like India, regional parties play a crucial role in representing a local interest. Ladies and gentlemen, can we truly call ourselves a democracy, or just one nation, one election paving the way to Vikshit Bharat, if the regional issues are not concerned? For example, the farmers in Punjab are sidelined.
Mission and vision for developed India by 2047 has a proposal to reform its political structure and events and to improve its political and economic field. For paving the way to Viksit Bharat, India suggests a one nation, one election with an objective to cutting the election costs and expenditure and synchronize election in the country. The agenda of one nation, one election gives the opportunity to political thinkers of India to take initiatives in reforming the structure of democracy and to transform India into a well-developed democracy as well. Since India is the largest democracy in the world, it needs to have strong pillars and to provide more skeletons to support and strengthen the largest democracy of the nation. The idea of one nation, one election gets into the mind of and thinking of young people and the youth of nation, that it is just not politically strong but also held in economically strong. It possesses many advantages to all the citizens of India to exercise their power.
Is uninterrupted, where policies are implemented without delays, and where the burden of election is minimized. This is the vision of one nation, one election. India, the world's largest democracy, is trapped in a cycle of frequent elections. Every few months, some part of the country is voting, bringing governance to a standstill. The model code of conduct holds policy decisions. Security forces are constantly deployed, and crores of rupees are drained. Is this sustainable? No. One nation, one election is not just an idea. It is a necessity. Firstly, it will save taxpayers' money. In 2019, the Lok Sabha election alone cost 60,000 crore rupees. Imagine how much we could save if all the elections were held together. This money could be invested in healthcare, education, and infrastructure. Secondly, it will ensure political stability. Frequent elections lead to political instability, with governments focusing on short-term populism rather than long-term governance. If election happens once in 5 years, leaders will work for development rather than appeasement. Thirdly, it will strengthen democracy. With synchronized elections, the focus will shift from rhetoric to real issues like economic growth, employment, and national security.
This idea behind this reform is to reduce the frequency of election, which can disrupt governance and divert resources by having a single election day. The government will focus on the development and governance instead of constantly preparing for election. One nation, one election is a step toward achieving Viksit Bharat, a vision for a development and a self-reliant India. While challenges remain, but the 129 Constitution Amendment bills mark a significant steps towards institutionalize one nation and one election. One nation and one election can define India's democratic process, paving the way for a more efficient and inclusive future. As we know, currently India spends more than 1,000 crores for a Lok Sabha election. And is that something that we really need to spend so much on? Or are we actually neglecting more important things like education and health personalities? As an Indian citizen, we don't require a country which is constantly in a mode of election, but we require a country which focuses toward the development of nation for a progressive country.
Is an idea or bills to propose to synchronize all elections in India. That is the Lok Sabha election, the State Assembly election and the local bodies election all happen at the same time of every 5 years. Instead of having this multiple election, we are having only one election. This concept of simultaneous election is not new in our India. This election have already held in the past few years, that is in the year 1951, 1952, 1957, 1962, and it ends in 1967. Some of the countries that have conducted like the Sweden, Japan, Germany, and Belgium. If we look at the system right now, this multiple election or this election commission, we literally have multiple election in every single year. Example, if we have the election in 2004, in 2024, we have the Lok Sabha election, but immediately after the Lok Sabha election, we saw like some of the states like Jammu, Kashmir, Haryana, Maharashtra, and Jharkhand, and all these elections happened in different months and of the years. Apart from this, from that, there is a multiple local bodies also election in other states. If that happened in the cost of holding multiple state and local bodies elections, separately the bill become enormous, and for each election, security forces administration are overburdened. In fact, to put that into a perspective, the government has been established this one election, one nation, one election. The idea behind this is to reduce the frequency of election and also to reduce the cost of conducting a separate election.
The proposal has been championed by the Prime Minister Narendra Modi since 2014, arguing that holding election together, arguing that holding election throughout the years, leading to governor discretion and increase the financial burden. The Law Commission of India has also submitted a report that suggesting the possibilities of simultaneous election. So, how one nation, one election contribute to Viksit Bharat? Firstly, political stability for long-term development. Eliminating frequent election allowed long-term policy implementation for national development. Secondly, economic growth. Reducing election costs allowed funding to be redirected towards infrastructure, healthcare, and education. Good governance. Thirdly, improving short-term populism ensure policy continuity and effective administration. Fourth, stronger democracy, reduce voter frequency, encourage high voter participation. Fifth, infrastructure and digital growth. With fewer elections, government can focus on long-term implementation like projects like smart cities, digital government, and industrial development.
On One Nation, One Election, how it paved the way for Viksit Bharat. What is this One Nation, One Election? A proposal introduced by the Government of India on the 17th of December 2024, synchronized election process where elections to the Lok Sabha, state legislative assemblies, and other local bodies are conducted simultaneously. India, the largest democracy in the world, has long grappled with the challenges of frequent election. To put in perspective, frequent election put a financial strain on the government, state, and its resources. According to a report, the 2019 Lok Sabha election alone cost over 60,000 crore, and the 2024 election nearly 1.35 lakh crore. Many call it a wasteful expenditure. If we combine with the expenditure of the elections of the state assemblies of the same year, the cost is enormous. Instead, such a huge amount can bring more developmental projects to our nation. For instance, many people in rural areas died. Why? Because of limited access to healthcare. They have to travel far distances to reach the hospitals in the urban centers, which result in delaying of the treatment. And also, remote areas often have few schools, making it difficult for children to walk to far places. These students from remote regions have enormous potential and are willing to learn, but they lack the proper coaching and poverty. People in the rural areas prefer their kids to work hard and earn money and get married at a very young age. As a result, enrollment rates are low while dropout rates are greater. One Nation, One Election will drastically reduce the expenditure of the government spent on election and focus on these type of challenges faced by the citizens. Frequent election also disrupt policy making and divert the government focus from governance to election. Politicians of the ruling will be busy with electioneering rather than governance. Simultaneous election will ensure continuity in governance and ensuring developmental projects are completed without unnecessary delay. This will allow the government to prioritize policy making and long-term planning instead of being in constant election years.
Viksit Bharat. The concept of one nation, one election proposes synchronizing Lok Sabha and State Assembly elections across India. This reform has been discussed as a step towards Viksit Bharat, Developed India, by improving governance, reducing electoral process and ensuring political stability. However, it also presents many challenges, including federalism, implementation and democratic representation. Merits of one nation and one elections are follows. Cost reduction. Frequent elections leads to huge expenditures by the government and political practices. Synchronizing elections would significantly cut costs related to election management, security and logistics. Political stability. Simultaneous elections can reduce the cycles of political stability caused by frequent polls, ensuring continuity in governance and decision-making, enhance voters.
Meghalaya Post.News